Hey everybody, welcome back to Friday Night Live. Thanks for joining me. I'm Dr. Darya Ghafourpour, the Gentle Dentist, and I'm here to let you in on a secret. Have you ever wondered how it is that some people seem to have all these great things going on in their life? You know, they've got the social life that, they seem to be in abundance of friends and activities going on. Maybe their work life is fantastic. They've got a great community. Maybe it seems like financially they're well set. And, it's human nature to compare ourselves to one another. It takes some practice to step away from doing that. Hi, Martina. I'm glad you're here. And Debbie, too. Awesome. Glad you're joining me. Yeah, I just I want to express how important it is to have an attitude of gratitude. And when you look at what is it that successful people are doing in their lives, what kind of mindset do they have, a common thread is going to be an attitude of gratitude. That might sound cliche, but it's really, really true. How do you do that? How do you allow yourself to be thankful and grateful when it might feel like you don't have everything that you're looking for? It might feel like you're lacking in an aspect of your life or in many aspects of your life. If you don't have someone to help remind you, then use me to remind you. Come back to this video, watch the replay to remind yourself to count your blessings. Look at all the good things that are going on in your life. And what happens is you'll have a mental shift. You'll have a physiologic shift go on inside your body. You'll have an attitude shift. If you are finding that you're being a grumpy pants person and you're just looking at everything that's going wrong and feeling maybe a little bit of self-pity, how come things aren't going the way that I'd like to? If you can just put on the brakes, stop yourself from going too far in that direction of how come things aren't this way that I want, and just take a pause, take a breath, and look at all the amazing things that are going on in your life. Start counting your blessings. Who are you grateful to have in your life? Could that be your family? Could it be your parents, children, siblings, distant relatives, new relatives that you didn't even know you had and you're discovering? Those are really, really great things. Anything that's going to pick up your spirit, anything that you're going to feel elevated by when you think of it. That's how pets are so popular to have in our lives, because, hi Al, because, they put a smile on your face. You can't help but feel joyful when you're around this little, puppy dog that's bouncing around, or kitty cats that are just looking too cute, whether they're playing or whether they're batting their toy or batting your leg, whatever it is. These are things that bring smiles to our faces. They help us feel joy. And so maybe you have a pet you can feel gratitude for, or a neighbor's pet. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to mean something that you have directly. Anything that lifts your spirits, that's what you focus on and feel grateful for that. Maybe you don't have any. Maybe you've got a ton of Facebook and YouTube videos that make you laugh or that give you those warm, fuzzy feelings. That's something to feel grateful for. Even if you don't have people surrounding you immediately in your life, what if you're someone who prefers to be kind of alone? Well, maybe you're connected through the internet to a whole lot of people. That's something to feel grateful for. You see what I'm getting at? Make it up yourself. Anything that helps you feel good, anything that puts a smile on your face, anything that allows opportunity for you. Maybe you have connections with people that make it so that... I was just talking with one of my patients today, and she was saying, oh yeah, we like to go to Tahoe, and we thought... we'll rent a house for the family. And they saw how expensive it was to do that. And then she was really, really grateful that she had a friend who offered for the family, just stay at our place. You can use our place. They were so grateful to have that connection. Not that they were looking to use her, but they received the offer that she was giving. So for that, she was very grateful. And by speaking that story out loud to anybody, or out loud to yourself, you are acknowledging what's going well in your life. And that gives you that nice, warm, fuzzy feeling inside, which is always good to help you attract more of that, so that you can be on a roll of the good things going on. So remind yourself what's going well in your life. And not only will it help put you into the mindset and the frequency of creating more good things to happen. Yeah, gratitude brings you feel good feelings. Absolutely, Martina, that's true. Not only does it do that, but it distracts you away from the bad feeling stuff. See, because you're redirecting yourself. You're redirecting your attention towards something that feels good. Guess what? You're not really feeling bad about this other stuff anymore. It's the same moment in time. It's the same moment. You might have not been feeling great one moment, and then suddenly the next moment you're letting yourself feel good. That was a choice. That was a choice, you know. You allowed yourself to skip from one bad feeling thought to a good feeling thought. Hey Mary, glad that you're here. Super important to do, and it takes practice. With practice, it becomes easier to do. And, you know, don't be so hard on yourself if you forget to do that. I have people reminding myself to do that all the time, you know, and sometimes I look back at the videos that I've done and I go, oh, gotta remember to do that. So for me, it's a good practice once a week to show up here on Facebook and later to put it onto YouTube. It's a good practice for me. It reminds me to continue that mindset, to continue that intention of feeling good however I can. And I see it happening all around me. You know, when I say count your blessings, I have amazing people around me that touch my life in so many wonderful ways. You know, whether it's my family, whether it's friends, whether it's my patients, it's people that I'm connected to through other areas of work. And look at here, we've got a conversation going on, people recognizing each other, you know, who are watching this video now. That's an awesome community that I have, you know, where people feel comfortable and connected with one another. There's a gathering place here. This is good stuff. It helps me feel good. So these are all examples that I'm giving you. Nurse Yuko, yay! Hi, Yuko-chan. I'm so glad that you're saying hi to me. I have lifetime friends that I've had since second grade. That's a huge thing to be grateful for. You know, we don't see each other every day the way we used to in school. We don't have sleepovers the way we used to when we were little, but we know we're there for one another. You know, all it takes is a phone call or a text or an email or a Facebook post or something, and we know that we're there. And these are super important things to remember and to acknowledge, and just to help you remind yourself that things really are going well, and they can continue to go well, and they will continue to go well, especially when you put your focus on them. Because once you get into that habit, or you create a habit, once you start looking at one good thing that's going on, you'll go, oh yeah, and then I got a chance to talk to my old best friend again, you know, oh yeah, I got to, you know, it just, the list will just start piling on and piling on. And this is what we need in our world. This is the kind of ripple effect that I'm looking to create, is I want to help influence you to do these practices so that that positive influence can trickle out into your community and extend out to the world at large. So that's my goal, right? And I mentioned before about how, you know, with media, mainstream media, a lot of negativity can be shown and be looked at, and it's kind of tempting. I think that's part of human nature too. It's tempting to read and to view the sensationalism, you know, headlines that catch our attention, and maybe they're about bad feeling things. See if you can resist that temptation to read one more article or look at one more video that's making fun of someone, or like in a negative way, or that's it's derogatory towards someone, that's continuing a fighting conversation. Tell yourself, I'm not going to view it, not going to read it, I'm just going to steer away, and I'm going to find something good. So you can come back here and click back on my page on Facebook at Dr. Darya Ghafourpour, or you can find me on YouTube, Dr. Darya Ghafourpour, the Gentle Dentist, or, you know, start searching positivities, you know, start searching inspiration, start searching for, type it in Google or type it in any of your social media outlets, just look for something different. To help pull you away, you know, slam on the brakes of negativity, and then just steer you into the direction of finding good things going on in your life. And I think you're going to find that even more good things are going to happen. So I appreciate you being here. Share this video with anybody you think you might benefit. Put it on your page, put it on your timeline. You know, let's direct people towards having this positive mindset. Invite them to like my page, please, on Facebook. That'll bring a greater audience still, you know, to looking at real positive aspects of the world at large, and either you yourself or invite them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. And I look forward to seeing you again next Friday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for being here. And why don't you leave a comment? You know, what are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? For whom are you grateful? Grammatically correct, right? Have fun with it. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.